9/11 has gave birth to so many heroes, but Brendan's a champion. And after the cops and the firefighters and construction workers came to the aid of this country, the military took over and showed its dominance. And I'm in awe and humbled that I even been able to be part of this. And it puts things in perspective. And I know I'll never complain personally myself about losing half a foot when this man lost 4 limbs. Just an amazing test of character and resolve on this young man's behalf. And the fact that I got to be a sponsor and be part of it, it's a great day to be an American.
Brendan is a true hero.
In every sense of the word.
1, 2. Unless it's not yours. It's a piece of plastic. Somebody else's drum. Murdo's wedding. Lord Lovett Clement. At the halt. Hey! Hey! halt. Hey, hey. White face. 42nd Highlanders. Mark time on the rolls. On the right. Hut. Hut.
Watch. How about that? A day where they're predicting rain all day. It's rained 6 days in a row. But even Mother Nature didn't have the stones to rain on Brendan Marrocco's golf outing. No crap. At this point, before we have our wonderful food and begin our dinner, I'd like to call upon Father Brendan Williams to do the invocation for us tonight. Father, if you will.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Brendan, we share a great name together. St. Brendan came from Kerry, where I come from. And he was filled with a... we got lost here somewhere. Did I?
All right, Father. Say a little prayer.
we need a miracle. Brendan, who came from Kerry, that's where I come from, and Brendan was filled with a passion too. He was filled with a gospel message. He wanted to bring the salvation and peace and love and unity to peoples everywhere. So he set out on the course across the North Atlantic in the 6th century and came here to North America to bring the gospel here. Well, I followed in his footsteps a few years later. And Brendan, on the other hand, he had another passion, and that was to bring peace in another form to people who were enslaved and impoverished and overwhelmed. And that was the drive that brought him where he did go to the origins of the faith that we live today, in the areas of Baghdad and the areas of Afghanistan, where out of there was called another man, Abraham, to come and become the father of many. And tonight we come to really celebrate the great drive and the great enthusiasm for peace that has always been there, which is God's desire for all of us to become men and women of peace, where each and every human being will find their place and the respect that they deserve as God's children. And that was the passion of Brendan, and that was the passion of all of our young men and women here in the United States who have gone forth for many years and many centuries right now to bring that peace and that love and that unity to humanity. And so tonight, we're here to celebrate Brendan and all the men and women who have been with him going forth right now throughout the world, putting their lives on the line and doing so generously and willingly with an extraordinary spirit of love. And so tonight we ask you, Lord, to come upon us and to bless us and to allow your spirit of love and generosity and faith to go forth, will continue to go forth. And tonight we are honored and blessed and inspired by Brendan and his great spirit right now that continues, even though in many ways we might see him as devastated and really taken from the normal course of events that we take for granted. We ask you to continue to bless Brendan and all of the men and women who have been with him, those especially who have been injured, and those who, with an undying spirit, want to return again to continue the work of liberation throughout the world. And so, Lord, let that work of liberation continue now to bless our nation and bless the nations of the world, that all men, women, and children will have the opportunity someday to look back and to say, thank you, Lord, for all those who lay their lives down for us. And tonight we ask you to bless this gathering, bless this time together, bless the joy of being together, and bless the food and the joy that we share together. Let it be to our bodies, but your word and sacraments always are to our hearts. Make this prayer now through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Father. Lieutenant Marines, retired. To read a prayer for the fallen comrades.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the small table in the front of the room to my right. Perhaps as you entered the hall tonight, you noticed a small table set for one in a place of honor. The military caste is filled with symbolism. This table is our way of acknowledging that members of our proud profession of arms are missing from our midst. They are POWs, MIAs, and those killed in action. We call them brothers. They are unable to be with us this evening, so we remember them because of their sacrifices.
The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms. The single rose in the vase reminds us of the families and loved ones of our comrades in arms who keep faith, awaiting their return. The red ribbon, tied so prominently on the vase, is reminiscent of the red ribbon worn upon the lapel and breast of thousands who bear witness to their underlying determination to demand a proper accounting of our missing. A slice of lemon is on the bread plate to remind us of their bitter fate. And salt is symbolic of the tears as they wait. The glass is inverted. He cannot toast with us tonight. The chair is empty. He is not here, especially for Michael and I, who remember him. Remember all of you who served with them and called them comrades, who depended upon their might and aid and relied upon them, for surely they have not forgotten you. Tonight, we toast our fellow comrades and their memory. I propose a toast to our fallen comrades. To our fallen comrades.
Your fallen comrades.
Fallen comrades.
Thank you, gentlemen. I would also at this time like to bring up Alex Marrocco to say a couple of words. Brendan's dad, Alex.
Good evening, everyone. It's been 2 long years in many respects, but 2 short years in many respects. When we think about what happened a little over 2 years ago, and we look back, I can see that along the way we've gotten a lot of help and a lot of support. And whether it's an organization, like Troops First Foundation, who's out there every day doing things for our troops and taking care of guys like Brendan, taking them out to hunting trips and taking them out to golf outings, or whether it's individuals such as yourselves being here tonight. It all goes to our heart, and it gives us the ability to move forward. Okay? And as a father, there is nothing more that I ever want to do is to be able to provide for Brendan and make sure that he has a level of quality of life that he deserves. Okay? Again, thank you very much for being here. Secondly, I've been blessed and honored to have worked for a company for the past 30 years. And I can tell you that without their support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do for Brendan. And I know that I am grateful and thankful for that. And I just want to thank management, the folks that are here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to deal with this and to take care of Brendan. Thank you very much. And I hope you enjoy the day, the night. I know it's a bad hair day. You can see it, okay? It doesn't get any worse than this. Thank you again for being here, and thank you for choosing to make a difference in Brendan's life.
Thanks, Alex. Alex and Brendan, the truth is, when we get together for you, you're bringing together like the coolest party ever. When we're in Staten Island or the Shore Casino, it's a party that we're here to celebrate. And we're here because it's the best of the best. And there are people that I've been honored to work with that do benefits, and it's not about ego or anything else, but wherever we can help, we do. And one of the folks who's here tonight, I don't know what you know about the boxing world, or you read about sports heroes who have egos and it's about themselves and they refer to themselves in the third person. And then there are certain people, like an honored guest tonight, who is the first person to always help, to donate, to help people who need a leg up. And that's one of our guests of honors, Mr. Jerry Cooney, is here tonight. Thank you, Jerry. And, the same thing goes for radio folks like myself. One of the blessings of working at Q1043 is people who care so much when there's rooms of egos and people are about themselves. We all do so much charity work, not because it's good press, not because it's good, but people have huge hearts. And a dear friend of mine who's here today, who played golf, who is absolutely exhausted because he has worked so hard for the last few weeks. My fellow broadcaster and actor, Mr. Ian O'Malley, is here tonight. Let me tell you something about Ian O'Malley, about how hard he's worked these last few months. Ian was just a Man of the Year from the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, of how hard he worked, how much he made. Ian, come on up here. Ian, come help me with this. We know we're here tonight for Brendan, but I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm very honored to be here tonight. And when Kenny first told me about this particular effort, certainly jumped in right away. And when he was talking about the amazing golf earlier, obviously he wasn't talking about me. I can assure you that, right, Eddie? But it's really wonderful to be here, and thank you all again for coming out. It's just a very special and very moving day, and I look forward to promoting this like Kenny does every opportunity we get to help you out, Brendan, and thank you again very much.
We got some prizes to give away.
Is that actually my name?
That's your name on there. You know, there you go. All right, so let's start here. Let's closest to the pin on number 7. Peter Grandich, 11 feet 6 inches. Where's Peter? Congratulations. I'll just give it back. Oh, Peter, please take. You can take it.
So there's going to be on
We don't actually know who is closest to the pin on 3. Does anybody know if they were close?
Any volunteers?
That may be it.
Okay, why don't we do, we'll do longest drive.
Okay.
Hole number 1, Ben Knowles. Congratulations, Ben. Let's hear it for Ben. Run up, Ben. So we'll start up in the, okay.
By the way, I'm sitting closest to the buffet. Do I get anything for? No. Huh? By the way, the pro shop is open for an hour. By the way, so you've got credit at the pro shop. Please feel free, grab what you can. Wait, here we are, number 3. Yeah, what is it? John Field.
I think John was drinking. I don't know. It looks like John Field. I think John Field. Are we close?
6 feet 3 inches, John. John Field, right here. Nobody deserves it more than you, my brother.
Brendan does.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
What is it?
It's credit to the gift shop. All right, John.
Okay, we'll start off with 5th place here today. Again, we're getting a credit to the pro shop with a net 65. Rick Kell, Ryan Kell, Lindsay Kell, and John Ablin. Am I pronouncing that right, John? I'm hoping. You guys here? Where's Rich, Ryan, Lindsay, and John?
Here they go.
Oh, here we are. Excellent.
Do we have to come up and get it? Yeah.
Sure. 4th place with a 63, Vito Cardinelli, Jerry Cooney, Peter Grandich, and Joe Spano.
Okay, 3rd place with a score of 63. There really, this is my foursome, and there really should only be one individual's name. Anyway, no, I really shouldn't say that because the other fellows really kicked ass too. So we have, this is strange. I'm looking here at these names, and if I'm not wrong, these aren't the guys that I played with. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure that I played with a guy named John, who's a real nice fella, and a guy named Doug, who's a real nice fella, and a young gentleman who's an unbelievable player by the name of Eddie Cairns. And they're telling me that I played with Eddie, Ernie, and Luigi. Is this correct? Honest, but I take it as our foursome, so guys, if you'd like to come up here and accept that credit. So let's hear it for John and Doug and Eddie. At a net 63. Okay, now we're going to 2nd. Ron Archer, Tommy McCreesh, Danny McCreesh, and Mike Riley with a 62. Where are you guys? Where's Ron, Tommy, Danny, and Mike? You boys here? Oh, there they are. And they're the best dressed too, ladies and gentlemen. It's representing GQ to my right. Congratulations, guys. And Kenny, you want to do first place?
In first place, we were 7B, and we didn't really want to show up 7A because, you know, they're friends, and we were sharing the T-Bots. To Chewy Cullen, Jim Gallagher, Phil Mergenthaler, and Chris Roberts at a 62. How did you guys roll in that many putts on this course? Local knowledge. First place with a 62. Congratulations.
The longest drive guy didn't come up here. Hey, thanks a lot. The longest drive guy is our team. Okay, we should take care of that. Thank you.
You know, as a parent, it's kind of hard to describe because it's invigorating to see that people are behind you and people are supporting you, and it just makes me want to move forward. You know, we can all be sitting around feeling sorry for Brendan. We can be feeling sorry for the situation we're in, but we choose not to because, you know, life needs to go on, and it's just knowing that there's people out there that want to help keeps us moving forward, and this is just another example of that.
How was the golf today?
We had a great time with some great people, a lot of laughs, and it's great to be here tonight with Brendan and his family and friends, and helping things come together.
What does it mean to you to be helping Brendan in an event like this?
Well, he supports America, and we got to fight, help him get back on his feet. You know, back to living life, a normal life as best he can. And so I'm really glad to be here. It was great to meet him. I got a chance to say hello, and hope to see him again.
Some motorcycle. Thank you. I'm making these motorcycle wings. I've had this since 1986. I was a motorcycle police officer in NYPD. It was a month of brutal motorcycle school. I've had this. It's yours. These are wings that will keep you flying. Yeah. These are yours. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to do this for you. You are truly mine. You'll make it now. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Hi, Brendan. I just want to know what it feels like and what it means to you to have this kind of gathering in your support.
It's always great to see support for wounded soldiers, not myself in general. I personally not a big fan of the limelight and everything, but just for people to come out for wounded soldiers in general, it's very good for me to see.
Great. So are you enjoying this evening here?
I am. Yeah, it's a nice night.
A lot of good people here. So, all right, thanks. And good luck to you.
Thank you.
How'd you enjoy the course? Enjoy the course? Yeah, right? Trying to eat some turkey gravy? I've been pork bun, how crazy you are. You're not serving
You got my plate.
I just put these in wherever I want?
Wherever you want,
and
yep.
And then this side is my receipt.
No, nope, you just bought all of these tickets. This is your receipt. You put all of those tickets in all of those gifts.
But how do I get? Well,
how do you win?
That's a loaded question.
I
know him. I want you to answer the question again. So how do I know that? See, this is duplicates though, right?
No, they're different numbers.
So how do I know if I won it?
Because you just kept the other ticket. And wait.
Just buy the rest.
Here are the gifts. If your credit card back.
Just buy the rest. We'll help them out.
Okay, Lee, we're okay.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I don't blame you. I understand. It ain't Lady Gaga, but you know, we'll do our best. Don't hit me, Jerry. Very nice. We've had so many messages.
Thanks, Brendan.
Wait, Brendan's mom wants one.
Okay. So Brendan, 31 years ago tonight,
What a great
this
picture.
guy knocked
How
out
can I
Ken
get that
Norton
picture?
in 54 seconds at Madison Square
Oh,
Garden.
yeah? It was tonight, huh?
Tonight.
Can you?
I can send it through Judy if she wants
Yeah,
to
but
contact
it was 100 years ago. I was 23 then. That was 31 years ago, just like that.
Tonight?
Tonight. 54 seconds.
Look at the beat hooks on this guy. I would think he would never hit this. I would faint before he could ever. She looks like she's right off the boat. We go to England. Oh, God bless you, China.
There you go. All right, we'll be in touch. We'll catch up this summer. One more? All right. That'd be great. Oh, yeah. That'd be great. Thank you.
Wait, one more. Okay, Janet wants one.
And girl.
Brendan, before I present you with what I'm going to give you, each of my board members are going to say a quick couple of words, really quick. So here you go. Anthony Flamia, retired NYPD.
Brendan, I just wanted to tell you that you're my hero, and you always will be. I wanted to present you today with a jersey signed by Nick Swisher from the New York Yankees. Wear this in good health, good luck, and God bless.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay. I also have a signed autographed glove and also picture of Nick Swisher as well.
You can have everything but him. You have A, please?
Have A signs Nick Swisher.
Yeah.
Goes perfect with the Nick Swisher too. Thank you.
It's all yours.
There we go.
Okay. God bless.
Thank you.
Brendan, Glenn Klein, NYPD ESU.
had an opportunity to speak to Brendan before, and I gave him a couple of my pins. I was a member of the NYPD Emergency Service Unit, which is a SWAT team, and I had an opportunity to work with lots of heroes in my life, but I don't think I've ever met anybody quite like you. You're an inspiration to me. You're going to be an inspiration to the 9/11 responders when we go back and we tell them that we met you. And thank you for what you did. God bless you. And we have a Feel Good Foundation poster for you, which was framed.
Hold it up.
Brendan, I now want to introduce you to James Ryder, retired NYPD.
Good evening. This is from Senator Gillibrand. Before I begin, Brendan, working for John, you know what leadership is, you know what generosity is. We on the board are pleased to work with John, but there's a rivalry in the Marine Corps that we never let the Army think that there's a moment in time that they are any better than us.
Come back.
I'm going to let you go on now.
For those who didn't hear it, Brendan said, we let you think that.
There was an Army general, and we all know who he was, right, Brendan? Who once said, I've been to the front, I met with the Marines, there's no greater fighting force in this world. If he was here today, I think he would worded that differently. He was drunk. This is from Senator Gillibrand. Dear Brendan, I am pleased to have the opportunity to send my best wishes to you at the start of the Road to Recovery Golf and Tennis Classic. I'm honored to join my voice with everyone in attendance in thanking you for being an inspiration to Americans everywhere. Your monument effort is a testament to the spirit and valor of all of our veterans who keep our nation safe during a time of war. It is easy, oh too easy, to forget that every American owes the peace and freedom that we enjoy every day to our veterans. As citizens, we take great pride in the courage and bravery of such outstanding young men and women like you. We owe you a debt of gratitude that we can never repay. As the first quadruple amputee to return from Iraq, your amazing story will serve as an inspiration not only to the other veterans who are recovering from wounds, both physical and mental, received in the line of duty, but to the people everywhere here in our country. I am happy to speak for all Americans when I say that your willingness to sacrifice in the name of freedom and liberty are the very things that make our country great. I send my sincere love and thanks and best wishes for a wonderful event. Signed, Kirsten Gillibrand, along with the flag that was flown over the United States Senate.
And Brendan, just so you know, that flag flew over the Capitol on 9/11 this year. All right? Jimmy, want to give that to him? Before we...
Yes. You didn't think I was going to keep it, did you?
No, I know you wouldn't do that. You're a Marine.
Hold it up, Jimmy. Make sure you get my good side, please.
Can we see the flag? Yeah, show the flag.
And Brendan, one more. Amory Bowman, my vice president and my longest serving board member.
Hi, Brendan. I have a letter from Carolyn Maloney, and she asked us to read this to you. Congresswoman, I'm sorry. Dear friends, I write to express my very best wishes to all those who are participating in the Brendan Marrocco Road to Recovery Golf and Tennis Classic. In particular, the sponsors of today's events, John Field and the Feel Good Foundation, the Coca-Cola Company, Hess Corp., and Hershey's. I believe that one of the highest duties in public service is to ensure that the members of our armed forces get the care and support they need during and after their time in uniform. I salute all of you for doing your part to help a true American hero, Private First Class Brendan Marrocco. I am in awe of Private Marrocco's service to America, both on the battlefield and now in helping his fellow wounded soldiers. It fills me with pride and great comfort that there are young Americans like Private Marrocco in our armed forces who are so dedicated to protecting and preserving the American way of life. Private Marrocco, thank you for all you have done for our country. Again, I commend all of you for your support of Private First Class Brendan Marrocco. Private Marrocco and you are very much in our thoughts today. It's a fax. You'll get the hard copy in the mail.
Thank you very much.
This is it, yeah. It's a crappy fax. And these are shirts from the Feel Good Foundation. Thank you. Here, Dad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Thank you. Oh, pictures. Thank you.
With that, Brendan, you know, 10 years ago, I lost half of my foot at 9/11. And Brendan, I swear I'll never complain again. What happened to me pales in comparison. But 9/11 gave birth to so many heroes. The men behind me were heroes on 9/11. But it also gave birth to champions, and you are a champion. Tonight, I'm not making a donation. I'm making an investment. I'm investing in your resolve and your character. So I want to present you with a $10,000 check.
Yeah.
But while you're all standing, let's not clap. While we have the chance when we're all standing, let's all recognize a champion the right way. Heroes and champions don't need clapping. I ask you all to look at Brendan, and together, let's salute Brendan together. I'm sure the Marine behind me didn't salute right.
Feel Good Foundation. John, thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you, John. One more time, the Feel Good Foundation.
Poor basketball.
What's a droid?
Again,
Can I
thanks
get
to
she
Mr.
wants a droid?
Jerry Cooney for being here playing golf. My buddy Ian O'Malley, who's still here, sitting here even though he's exhausted. You know, Brendan, what John said, and like so many people, so many benefits, and people say, you're an inspiration to us. But that's for real here. It's not just like empty words from a podium. There's an energy, a power that you have, that you share with all of us, and we get it. It's palpable. There's why you have so much weight that was handed to you is just obvious, because you're the only guy who has the strength to carry it. And I'm in awe of what you do, and I see everybody here has that same feeling. It's not about being polite. It's not about doing something nice. It's an awe of the light that comes out of you. And I love you so much, and I'm so proud of being here. Whatever we can do, you know you're here. It's a community that's here for you guys. Love you. Let's do a 50-50. We ready? Judy? Judy, by the way, our tireless gal who put this together. God bless you. Thank you for doing this. pull this fit? Alex, you want to pull the fit? Brendan, can you pull it? No, Brendan, you do it. Listen, they'll hammer any of us. You have to do it. That way nobody will say a word.
Exactly.
Chelsea, what number are you?
That's cheating.
Right, my hand doesn't want to work. All those people win.
Everybody will be splitting it.
All right, there you go.
There we go, okay.
There you go.
Everybody take out your 50-50s. To and from the stadium. And we have Tiffany memorabilia as well. The face value alone on these tickets, if you can get them, are $225 each. So, Angels, it's Thursday, August 11th versus the Angels. So we have alone here $900 for the tickets. We've got your premium parking. We have your round trip limo ride, regardless of where you are. And we have, does the Tiffany stuff come with them as well? Wow. And it's the beautiful Tiffany stuff. Let's see, is it Yankees Crystal Pen? And what's in the middle there?
I might not get back up.
You know what's in the other box? The candy dish. Wow.
Can we hurry?
What do you want to start this off at, Judy? At $1,000. $1,000 is just about your ticket, so you'd be getting the limo ride, the Tiffany jersey. Okay, thank you very much. We have $1,000 here. We have $1,100 here for this package. It's worth considerably more. $1,100. We have $1,000 to the center. To the left. Okay, thank you very much. $1,100 to my left. Do we have $1,200? $1,200. You have $900 for the tickets. So you got your limo, the Tiffany goods, the premium.
Okay.
We have $1,100. Do we have $1,200? $1,200. $1,200. Thank you. Thank you. I just see an arm go up from somewhere. We have $1,200. Do we have $1,300? Thank you very much. $1,300 to my left. John?
What is this for?
John, we're at 13. Smile for the camera, and then raise your arm for me.
There you go. Hey!
We're at 13. We're at 1,300 now.
What are these?
We're currently at 1,300, correct?
What is the raffle? What is it?
The Yankees.
It's like, what is it?
But what is it?
It's 4 premium Yankees tickets, $225 each face value. It's premium parking. It's limo for you and your guests from regardless of where you live, and it's beautiful Tiffany crystal pen and all.
Notice I didn't complain.
You guys like the Yankees, right?
The Marine.
How many people can go?
4 limo, the legends.
All right, so
is that with the steroid?